there are people who would shell out that money for something like that. They call them whales, right? Because they dump tons of money into the game, and that's what funds it. Like, it's not an issue for us; it's really more of an issue for them. And a game needs to have those. A game needs to have those whales to keep itself alive. Like Clash of Clans, for example, a great majority of their income comes from like the top 1% of their player base. I used to work at a bank, and there was a guy whose card was declined, right? So I was like the guy that you call when your card's not working. His card was declined, and I could not for the life of me figure out why. And we were on the phone for a good 20 minutes before I had encountered what had actually happened. And what it was that he hit his daily transaction limit. I worked at the bank. I didn't know that there was a limit on amount of transactions. Not like I had already raised his limit to use for the day. Like, as far as generally it's about $2,500 you can spend in a day on an average bank card before it stops you. But this guy, he had hit the transaction limit of transactions per day, which was 40. And I didn't, I worked at the bank. I didn't know that was a thing. And I was like, is that something that I can raise? It turns out it's not possible. I couldn't raise it, at least not at that bank. That was easily one of the worst banks of all time. So maybe other banks could do it. I don't know. And that guy had spent it all on Game of War in like $37 purchases. He was making 40 of them. He wanted to be able to use more. He was mad. He's like, it's my money. I should be able to spend it how I want to. I almost had a mind to be like, bro, I mean, yeah, exactly. I hope that guy can have a bit of help. Yeah, I was like, I almost want to protect you from yourself. I don't feel like I should do this. I don't know. I was very morally torn about it. I was like, I wanted to have a pep talk with the guy, 'cause, you know what I mean? Whatever 37 times 40 is, he wanted that raised to 100. He wanted to be able to make 100 transactions. I shudder to think what could possibly be worth that in the game. Because like I'm a gamer too. Like, I get it. I play some free-to-play games, and I sometimes do. I've probably spent easily about $400 on Pokemon Go so far. But that's over the course of God knows how many years. Spending to feel something, or a hyper-completionist. Yeah, maybe. I do think that like is definitely concerning behavior.